What's up, Aquarius? Let's see what your current situations are. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Aquarius placements. You guys could have a Gemini placement or be dealing with a Gemini. You have the Star here. You're in your own energy. You got the Ace of Swords. You got the Ten of Wands. The Hierophant. King of Swords. You could be dealing with another Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You've got the Tower to the Two of Pentacles. Some of you guys, in your current situation, some of you guys have no choice but to be the King of Swords. Like, we're normally... Okay, so you guys tend to get that rep, right? Where you guys can easily kind of dissociate your emotions. And so because of that, you can come off as cold and callous. But it feels like whatever you're doing here, it's almost... I'm just going to say it how I need to say it. It feels like you feel like this person deserves it. Okay, so you guys could be like manipulating a situation right now in terms of bringing a tower. You could be planning to bring a tower. You just don't know how. You're going to bring this tower, but you're just kind of like, but how do I do it? Right? Like, this is like trying to get creative. This is like if you're married and you're trying to get creative on like how to serve your husband or your wife papers, right? You're like, oh, like, should I do it like this? Or better yet, maybe like this. There's like a level of enjoyment for whatever this is. But again, you're not backing up from doing this. I do see you guys trying to figure it out. Some of you guys could be losing sleep though, because as much as you enjoy it, you're not trying to be petty. You're just trying to move on to the next like chapter here with that Page of Wands. You're like, listen, I've already seen what this is. This could be a job, right? Some of you guys could be excited. You get to put your 2 weeks in. Some of you guys, you're like, you know what? One more thing, or if they say something, I'm gonna quit. Like, either way, you're bringing that tower, right? But again, it's like you're kind of contemplating how to do this. But there is a level of, like, curiosity here on, like, what life is like to either not have that job or be with that person or entertain anything that you've been entertaining lately, okay? So some of you guys are stuck in this situation right now currently where, like I said, you're kind of, like, in the pre-stages of planning someone's dismissal. Yeah, Five of Cups. It's like you've been in your head for too long with that Eight of Swords. Some of you guys regret being put in this situation, putting yourselves in this situation. There's been a lot of drama here. There's been a lot of back and forth. It's just kept you in your head. You're ready for new is what I'm getting, okay? The Star, the Ace of Swords. A lot of you guys in your current situation, it has taken its toll on you. But for some of you, for the better, okay? It feels like whatever cycle you're going through right now, whether this is a work situation or a love situation, you guys are healing through this. You guys are understanding the clarity that comes behind going through a cycle like this. This has taught you to kind of like become more self-aware and be honest with yourselves about how you're actually feeling towards a situation or towards a person. How, you know, some of you guys could be more like self-aware, where it's like paying attention to how your body reacts to certain situations or certain people, right? It's like you can tell that you like being around someone's energy because it's light, it's fun, and you're like, oh my God, I don't know why I have such a good time with this person. And then there's people that like that drain your energy and you're like, oh my God, like I don't even want to be around that person, right? So there's like this aura here that it feels like you guys are starting to kind of pick up on these like energetic traits is what I'm picking up on. But yeah, it's like the more that you heal from a situation or this current situation, whatever that is, the more clarity you're getting, okay? And the more clarity that you get, the more you realize like how much of a burden it is to kind of be in the situation that you're in. You're kind of like, why am I doing this? Why does it even make sense to move forward in this Ten of Wands? Like, why would I even... Like, it's almost like volunteering, right? You're like, why am I volunteering for this? And again, this has a lot to do with a relationship here or a job, right? A commitment, the Hierophant. You could be dealing with a Taurus. If you haven't been dealing with a Taurus, either way, like 10 and 5, it does reduce to 10. Sorry, yeah, no. 5, sorry. And so it just feels like change is here. Like change is here for you. You guys are ready for change. And you're like, listen, I just want to trade in the wands for a new commitment, right? Whether that's a commitment to yourself, a new commitment to another employer, something along those lines. But you're like, you know what? It's not worth it anymore. Like, why am I going to continue to put myself through this cycle of burdens and headaches and when I could be enjoying my life, when I could be living freely here, okay? So there are definitely big changes that are coming in for you guys here, after whatever this cycle is that you decide to move away from, okay? So let's see what else. All right, you guys have the Two of Cups, the Justice, and the Judgment. Those of you that have been in like relationships where they just have not been serving, relationships where it's one-sided, relationships where you're the one that's always it's unrequited, right? You're always the one that loves this person so much and they just like don't reciprocate. They end up cheating on you, they end up leaving, they end up not being who you thought they were. Spirit's saying karma in your name, in your favor, okay? I feel like you have a new connection that is trying to come in for you. It is a spiritual connection here, and if you don't believe in that stuff, then it just feels like this is someone you're gonna get along like great. I'm hearing swimmingly, okay? You and this person are gonna have a lot in common, and this is gonna be your karmic justice. You have the justice and the judgment. Also too, anybody here that played you for a fool, that convinced you that they were your Two of Cups, that tried to just, that all they did was take and take and take from you, especially if you're in this current situation right now, guess what? Karma. Okay? And the karma for some of them is you walking away and moving into a better situation here. Six of Wands, right? With the Lovers. So like you're leaving this imposter, this person that's like, no, 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 I'm your soulmate. I love you. I'm your twin flame. I'm the one. No, the karma here is you're like, they're going to see you with the one. Okay? Eight of Cups, Six of Wands, the Lovers. So, again, in a way, you can let people play you for a fool, but you're the Queen of Swords. You're very smart. You're very, like, intuitive. You catch on to things. You guys are the masterminds, okay? So, it just feels like you're kind of letting someone do what they need to do. Meanwhile, you're just kind of, like, taking note. Okay, you're letting this person get away with this stuff, but I see you guys walking away from a situation where you could have convinced yourself that this was a Two of Cups. They could have continued to convince you that they were the one for you, but this is you moving in a new direction where you're actually going to be with the person you're meant to be with, okay? Let's see what else for your current situation. Aquarius, what else? Okay. Some of you guys in your current situations, you have the Death card, the Hanged Man, and the Queen of Swords here. Some of you guys are having a hard time making a decision to pretty much swing your sword. Okay, there is something here that does need to come to an end. Again, person, place, or thing. Place it how you need to, but it just feels like moving forward here. You guys do want to end something. You are looking at it from a different perspective because you're like, I'm not trying to be the Queen of Swords. Like, I'm trying to be reasonable. I'm trying to be empathetic, but they're forcing your hand. Okay, so it just feels like some of you guys, like, let's say you show up to a job and it's like you work your hardest and all that stuff, but it just feels like they're taking advantage of you. You could have a boss here that's an Aries. Yeah, this person could be toxic. With the Emperor to the Devil here, there's a lot of toxicity. It feels like there is a cycle that is coming to an end, okay? It feels like once this wheel starts turning, something needs to come to an end, obviously, or a decision needs to be made that, okay, if you're going to move forward, then it needs to be like in honesty. There needs to be integrity. There just needs to be like the right intentions in order for something to work out. But once you get out of that situation one way or another, you guys do end up finding your happiness. And because your energy is light, you guys are going to be able to manifest whatever it is that you want. Some of you guys are going to need to go into hermit mode. Some of you guys are going to go into hermit mode voluntarily. You're like, yeah, I kind of just want to manifest a life for myself, my own happiness. I want to be in my own energy. I'm so tired of being around other people's energies or that particular person's energy. So I do see you guys, yeah, as I split the deck, the Ten of Swords. I do see you guys ending a situation here and being happy that you did, finding your abundance and, you know, possibly the love of your life somewhere else because you stood in your conviction, because you withheld from like reaching out or you know, allowing them to reach out to you because there's communication here. You stayed single and you stayed true to yourself, okay? So that's the advice for that. But this is what I see for your current situation. Yeah, you do have new love coming in, by the way. I split the deck. Yep, new cycle. You have the Ace of Cups, the World, and the Seven of Wands here. Again, heal yourself, stay in that star energy, because you don't want to self-sabotage. You do have a new cycle that's coming in, but if you keep putting up barriers and blocking people out and keep thinking that people are going to screw you over, or keep thinking that people are going to be deceitful and dishonest to you, guess what? That's exactly what you're going to get, because that's what you're manifesting. Okay, so use your intuition, use your discernment, more importantly. Okay, not everybody's out to get you, not everybody is built the same, not everybody is unhealed. That's why it's important that you guys do your own healing, so that you're able to recognize what a healed individual looks like, because you're going to be able to sense that energy, right? And that's what I was saying, you guys are going to be picking up on energies here, in like a weird kind of, like, not telepathic, but just I don't know, it's, you're just going to be able to feel it. It's almost like when you put your hand to a flame, like, it feels hot, right? You're going to be able to sense that vibration from people. Okay, so that's what I have for you, Aquarius. Hopefully this helps and resonates. I'll catch you guys on the next one.